Star Trek is really going to waste Jeri Ryan as Captain 7 of 9. Star Trek Picard set up Jeri Ryan as Captain 7 of 9 on the Enterprise G, so why haven't we heard anything about Star Trek Legacy? Star Trek Picard Season 3 ends with Captain 7 of 9, Jeri Ryan, taking her place in the center seat of the USS Enterprise G, flanked by First Officer Commander Raffi Musiker, Michelle Hurd, Special Counselor to the Captain, Ensign Jack Crusher, Ed Spellers, and LT, Sidney Lawforge, Ashley Sharp-Chestnut, at the helm. The brief scene is an obvious setup for a brand new Star Trek show, leaving audiences hanging on Captain Seven's commanding catchphrase. Picard Season 3 showrunner Terry Matalas said he'd call that show Star Trek Legacy, but it wasn't actually in development. And campaigns for Star Trek Legacy hope to echo the success of campaigns that launched Star Trek Strange New Worlds after Star Trek Discovery Season 2 introduced Anson Mount as Captain Christopher Pike. Over 63,000 signatures are on a change or petition supporting Legacy, and Letters for Legacy aims to make demand for Legacy heard through the old-fashioned letter writing that saved Star Trek, the original series, in the 1960s. It's worth noting the 2023 WGA strike put a halt to the development of any new TV shows, but no news about a new Captain 7 of 9 Star Trek show with Jeri Ryan has surfaced since the strike's end. No Star Trek Picard Legacy spin-off means Captain 7 of 9 has no payoff. If the Star Trek Picard spin-off Star Trek Legacy doesn't happen, then there's no payoff to Star Trek Picard Season 3's ending scene aboard the USS Enterprise G with 7 of 9 as its captain. Picard Season 3 spent time setting the tone for what an Enterprise G show might be like, with the introduction of new characters like Jack and Sidney, and re-establishing the dynamic between Seven and Raffi as positive. Captain Liam Shaw, Todd Stashwick, became an incredibly popular new character and set Seven's path to the captaincy in motion. There are far more stories to tell about this crew of misfits in the 25th century, and Star Trek Legacy should tell them. Star Trek Legacy would be the ultimate payoff to 7 of 9's story as a survivor, 30 years in the making. Seven was so harmed by the Borg that she didn't realize the collective wasn't the safe place she believed it to be, but throughout Star Trek Voyager, Seven learned how to live life as a human woman with her own voice and reclaimed identity. Star Trek Picard continued 7 of 9's story in unexpected ways, with Seven joining the Fenris Rangers to help others and eventually Starfleet, despite ex-Borg prejudice facing Seven. As commander of Starfleet's flagship Enterprise, Captain 7 of 9 is proof of redemption through Federation ideals and a symbol of hope.